Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Babbitt from B&B with an In the Meantime share. And before I begin, let me wish you all a very, very happy 2023. Oh my gosh. 2022 was just full of challenges. Oh my God. So many challenges. And I am just blessed and grateful to have made it through. Not unscathed, but by the grace of God, like so many others, I made it through. So today, this is my first in the meantime for 2023. So I'm really excited. The weather is beautiful here. I just came back from a walk and I thought, all right, it's time to share. But I want to share some thoughts and on resolutions because uh, everybody is making their New Year's resolutions right about now. I am not because I have actually been living my resolutions since last year when I had my big birthday. Um, it was like a wake up call. It was just like that powerful for me. And I decided that, you know what, I'm going to do some serious emotional work and take incredibly good care of me. I'm not just talking about the manicure or the pedicure, getting, you know, how women and men go and do all these wonderful things for themselves. And of course, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm talking about is the core, my core emotional issues that are holding me back, that are stopping me from being even more healthy, that are in my way and part of my baggage. So I started and began addressing them in last year. I can't believe I'm saying last year already, in 2022, right after my birthday. I made a serious commitment that I was going to take a deep emotional dive and look at all those myths, all the conditioning, all of it, bring it, so I can get better because every year I would make this resolution. Perfect example. I'm going to lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever it is. And 3 days in, I'll give it even 2 weeks. 2 weeks in, it disappears. And I'm back at the same place, same way. No more. I decided that's it. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it properly for me. When I say for me, I mean, I'm not speaking for anybody else out there. Unless this resonates with you and you understand exactly where I'm coming from because you're going through the same thing or have gone through the same thing, you see, because for me, my issues are all attached to the bad habits. And when you correct, if you don't correct the bad habit or you do it halfway, it's only going to be transferred to another bad habit. At least that's what I believe. And I thought, no, no more of this. You are going to do this and you're going to do this no matter what. And I am so proud of myself. And I just, let me tell you, to take care of yourself and to love yourself takes courage when you do it uh, in the right way. And what do I mean by that? I had to look at some things. I'm telling you, I didn't want to deal with them. No wonder I was running. You understand? Old hurts, all these things. Oh my God, it's just no wonder so many people don't want to be bothered with it. Well, you know what? I'm doing it. And I have to tell you, to date, I am healthier, I am happier, and I have more energy to devote to the things of interest. You know, the things that I like to study and do all of these things. It has not been easy. This is very difficult. I have bumped into pockets of emotions that I am telling you that scared me so badly because there's no lights on, there's no direction, you know, and you have to sit in and with your feelings until God says, "Okay, I'm going to give you some light because I feel you understand now." And when he turns the light on, it's like, "Oh my God, I see. I understand." You know, I'm a light worker, okay? I'm an energy worker. People come to me for me to lay hands on them to help them heal. And I tell you, I bring my A game. Now that I am beginning to understand and peel back all of these layers, the myths, the conditioning, the old hurts, all of these things. I'm getting rid of them. Talk about moving baggage. Let me tell you something. I am so proud of myself. I have done a lot of work since last March. That's March 23rd, my birthday. And it feels really, really good. But there's moments and times when it doesn't feel really, really good. But you know what? I knew that I was going to be, and I had to be uncomfortable before I could get to be comfortable with myself. And it's going to continue, and it's not going to be as bad because I think I've gotten to the depths of the, how could I say this, the layers that are more difficult than others. At least I hope I have. But I'm not going to stop. You understand? So I started living my resolutions last year. So now I can just, when I come into this year, all I have to do is to get up and say, okay, I'm recommitting to the same resolution and I'm living it. So I don't have to write it down and say, okay, for this year, I'm going to. No, I've been living them since last year and it's just an ongoing situation. You understand? It's just my journey. I'm living them now. I feel better. I look better. And let me tell you, this is so funny. See, I have a lot of issues around my own beauty and my body, and have had for many, many years. Anyway, over the holiday, we were at the Jefferson, and my friend Amy, I said, Amy, I need you to take some pictures of me. I got to look at myself so I could see where I need to chisel out and all this stuff. Can I tell you? She said, Babbitt, you look good, and I can see your waist. I said, really? Let's see those pictures. And sure enough, I could see my waistline coming to see. I've got this beautiful woo Coca-Cola thing going on underneath all this conditioning. And so it was so funny. And I said, you know what? I'm accepting all and any compliments, and not in a bad way, just because it feels so good when you work so hard physically and emotionally. Like I'm in the gym every day. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley Davis is her name. And I know this is going to take a while. Maybe this time next year, maybe I'll be close to the finish line or maybe not. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Would I recommend this emotional excavation? Absolutely. If you've got the courage and you want to see changes, real changes, instead of saying, I'm going to make these resolutions and like I did for many, many years, and you still get the same thing and no changes at all. You're just psyching yourself out. Because when you don't address the real issue, you just transfer the habit into another bad habit. That's it. I mean, and it's like it goes around and around in a circle. Who wants to do that? Not me, not anymore. And sometimes, like the last few days I've been in solitude, and I love to be in solitude because that's when I really get to be enlightened and learn and listen to my downloads so I know what direction to go in. You understand what I'm saying to you? Maybe you don't, but I'm going to say this. Don't be afraid to be alone with yourself. And if your friends, like my friends love me, but sometimes they worry, so what's wrong with Babbitt? She's not doing it. No, there's nothing wrong. In fact, everything is even more right because I'm spending time with myself. I am learning to love me on the most deepest level so I can be a wholesome, healthy energy, So when I deliver, I mean, you're going to feel it. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I want. This is what I want. I want my authenticity to come from a place, oh my God, so deep inside of me and so real. You hear me? This is what it's all about, emotional excavating. You be kind, be gentle with yourself. Don't worry about what other people are going to say. If your friends are your friends and you say to them, look, I need my space, they're going to understand and they're going to be there on the other side of your experience waiting or to help you or to whatever. You understand? They won't leave you. But if you need to spend time with yourself, do it. See, I love me and I'm pretty much a loner. I love spending time with me. I love writing. I love reading. I love studying. I study so much these days, I'm telling you, and I enjoy it. Now, I enjoy my friends too. I love to do things, um, but everything is in its proper time for me. I have to have a little bit of this, but when you're growing and you're a seeker, or not, even when you're just growing, period, and you're going to find that the things that you needed a year ago or 2 years ago, you don't need anymore. You don't need a lot of things emotionally or physically or mentally or whatever. I hope this makes sense to somebody out there, because it's a really valuable process that I am going through, have gone through, and continue. So, if you have questions, or you want to ask me about this, that, or the other, I'll be happy to help anybody out, because it's tough. It really is tough. And again, sometimes you've got to be uncomfortable before you're comfortable. But once you do the work and you get to the other side, I have to say this, it feels really good from the inside out. From the inside out, you're going to feel so much stronger. You're going to know how to say no, and you'll only have to say no one time. And you're going to learn how to say yes, too, to what you want, what you really want, not what you don't want. Okay? So anyway, that's my in the meantime share. And now I'm going to pull an oracle card. And oh, by the way, I've been doing a lot of studying. So pretty soon I'm going to share spreads with you. I'm telling you, because these are fun. Oracle cards and, what they do is to make you more mindful and to help you with your decision making. That's what they're meant to do. So, I'm going to share this and expand and expound on a lot of things in the meantime, in the coming year and years to come. Okay. So anyway, I pulled Pride. And this says, excuse me, let me get my glasses. I just came from my walk. It's beautiful out. Oh my God. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And that's the truth. I know I see myself, parts of myself in everyone. Do you? The good parts of the bad parts. It's just interesting, isn't it? Anyway, let's see what this says about pride. Where is pride? Perseverance, peace. What page is pride on? I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday. I had the best time. My son came home, and whenever he comes home, we have such a great time. I tease him a lot, but he likes it. Okay, pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. You need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how, through your positive actions, compassion, and understanding, you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. And yes, it is. I'll tell you what, I know I have been working very, very hard, and I'm sure you have too. And let me just say this, if anyone is out there listening to this right now, and you've got a heavy heart, honestly, I ask and pray to Father God that He lay hands on you right here, right now, so that you will be free of your fears and your pain and move yourself forward however you need to in 2023. And I honestly wish each and every one of you the best and the happiest times this year in 2023. And if you've got something to do, do it. And if you have fear, do it with the fear. And the more you do that, the stronger you're going to get. And I will see you next time. And in the meantime, I'm sure with something, some introspection, we'll see. Bye-bye for now, everybody. Be inspired.